Hey guys, Bird Yu-Gi-Oh here. Kind of in honor of the most recent remote dueling tournament that just went on this weekend, I'm going to be doing my Rokket deck. This is going to be a budget version, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was kind of cool. Lithium made it all the way to the finals with a Monarch deck, and I'd like to say this is a combination of both of those decks, the Rokket, Dragon Link, and Monarchs, because the main goal of this deck for me is kind of to lock our opponent out of the extra deck and then also do crazy cool Dragon Rokket Link stuff. So yeah, really cool version here. Let's get right into it. If you guys need any of the cards in this deck, make sure to check the link in the description and in the comment section. Take you to TCG Player to get all these cards. Starting off with our Rokket cards. And we're actually playing a decent amount, mostly because I want to take full advantage of our Boot Sector launch, because this card is going to let you special summon 2 Rokket monsters with different names from your hand, just free monsters. So I wanted to try to have 2 in my hand at all times. 3 Rokket Tracer, he's the best one because he's a tuner. So you got a level 4 Dark Dragon tuner. He's perfect. He's got a cool effect, so you can target a face-up card you control, destroy it, and then you can special summon a Rokket from your deck. You won't be able to special summon from the extra deck except for Dark, but usually that doesn't matter. But most of the time, you're just using him as a tuner, level 4. We play 2 Silver Rokket. Now the rest of these Rokket cards basically have effects when a Link monster targets him, targets one of these other cards. So when he's targeted by a Link monster, you can destroy it and look at your opponent's extra deck and banish 1 card from it. And then if during the end phase, if this card was in the graveyard because it was destroyed, you can special summon another Rokket from your deck. Kind of cool. But again, he's a level 4, Dark Dragon. That's all we care about. Magna Rokket. Another cool one. Again, 2 of him. When he's targeted by a Link monster, you can destroy this card, then send a monster on the field to the graveyard. So kind of good interruption. If he's in the graveyard during the end phase, you'll be able to special summon another Rokket from your deck. But again, level 4, Dark Dragon, that's kind of the theme here. And then we play 2 Metal Rokket. If he's targeted by a Link monster, you can destroy him and then destroy all your opponent's cards in the column that this card is in. So that can potentially be kind of cool. And then again, during the end phase, if he was destroyed, you can special summon a Rokket from your deck. And then we play just 1 Auto Rokket. Main reason being because he's a level 3, but he still is a Rokket and a Dragon. Still nice to have. And then last one is 1 Rokket Recharger. If a Dark monster you control that was special summoned from the extra deck is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send this card from your hand or the field to the graveyard and target that destroyed monster and special summon a Dark monster from your graveyard with a different name. So that's kind of cool for a little bit of like added protection and just kind of replacing that monster that was just destroyed. But yeah, that's all the Rockets that we're playing. I think it's perfect. Again, I want to see, it's kind of a high count. Most people don't play as many, but like I said, I want to take full advantage of that Boot Sector launch and just get 2 free monsters on board, because you're always going to be searching this card out. You're always going to have this in hand, 95% of the time. So why not take full advantage of it? And then one of our better opening cards is Starliege Seifert. Now this is a budget version, and this is one of the more expensive cards, but it is a reprint, so you should be able to pick it up for not too expensive. It's probably, like I said, one of the more expensive cards in the main deck. But you can send any number of dragon monsters from your hand or face up on the field of the graveyard, and then just add a dragon monster from your deck, whose level equals the level of that guy. And then you can also banish this card from your graveyard and target a level 8 light or dark monster and add it to your hand. So it could potentially just get you some crazy good cards in your hand and just search out whatever you need, basically. And then we play 2, let me put these over here, Absolouter Dragon at level 7. If you control a Rokket monster, you can just special summon this card from your hand. And then if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a Rokket monster from your deck to your hand. So he's just a really good starter card. to have obviously in all of your opening hands to just get a free dragon monster on board. And then another one I've contemplated playing 3 of because it really is a really good extender. But for now, I'm playing at 2. We might up it up to 3, I'm sure. Again, a level 7, kind of nice. But we won't really use that much in this version. But when you're, let's see, if a dark dragon monster is special summoned to your field, you'll be able to just special summon him from your hand for free. If this card is sent to the graveyard as link material, you can draw a card. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. So you get that draw effect and just a free dragon monster on board. Really, really nice card. And then our best normal summon. You guys have probably seen what this card can do. Black Metal Dragon. Basically, you're going to just normal summon him, send him to the graveyard to make like a Striker Dragon or whatever. And then you can add a Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand, which is always going to be Red Eyes Darkness Metal, because you just special summon him by banishing a dragon type monster you control. And you can also just freely special summon a dragon monster from your hand or graveyard off of his effect. So he's just really good, just getting basically dragons to the field. And then 1 white dragon and 1 black dragon. Again, just really good dragons that you just get on field. White dragon, you just banish a dark monster from your graveyard to special summon him. Black dragon, you just banish a light monster. And then if he's sent to the graveyard, obviously by link summoning, you can add a white. If he's sent, you can add the black from your deck to your hand. So these just work really good. Amazing cards for this deck. We play 1 Omni Dragon Brotar. Main reason we're using him is to easily search out a fantastical dragon Phantasme. Just a nice, easy, hand trap to get to our hand. It's a dragon. Or you can even search out Galactic Spiral Dragon. This is another nice card to have in your hand or the graveyard, because you just have to control 2 or more light and or dark dragon monsters, and you can just special summon him from your hand or graveyard, and then you can make all monsters you currently control become level 8. So he's a level 8, so he allows you to go into rank 8 plays. Super nice. And again, he's just another dark dragon monster for free. And then one of the best things I feel about this deck is just easy access to Hieratic Seal. And so I wanted to take full advantage of that. And so I'm playing kind of the original Hieratic Seal Aether and a Morphage Sloth. So you can kind of choose when to do these. Aether is really good for going second, because when it's normal or special summon, you can target a monster on the field and banish it. Or again, that's really good interruption with Hieratic Seal, getting rid of a card, plus then banishing another monster on field. And then same with the Morphage Sloth. Neither player can special summon from the extra deck. So this card is obviously just like locking your opponent out. That's kind of what I was saying. This combines the Monarchs and Dragon Link, not really, but yeah, this kind of does the same thing as Domain. Your opponent, obviously you two, you're not going to be able to special summon from the extra deck. But yeah, really, really good cards. I, again, just wanted to take full advantage of Hieratic Seal, and there's no better 2 cards to special summon off Hieratic Seal than these 2. And, most people, Hieratic Seal is just a good card on its own, but being able to special summon something else that just can potentially kill your opponent, I decided those 2 cards were it. And we're also playing the 1 Dragon Buster. Again, it's just a nice card to have to lock your opponent out of the extra deck. As long as you play Union Carrier, you're good with that card. And then our hand traps we play, 3 Gamma and 1 Driver. It's the one I'm going with. It's probably the best one. It's definitely one of the best hand traps. But for this deck, it's nice to have the light because of Chaos Space. That's such a good card. And you want to be able to discard, obviously, a dark or light. So These are nice for that too, but also, again, just if you happen to go second, you would definitely want to see a Gamma. A really good card. But yeah, that's all the monsters. Quite a few. It's kind of the name of the game for Dragon Link. And then an amazing card is Quick Launch. You just special summon a Rokket from your deck. It can attack, and you have to destroy it during the end phase. That doesn't matter because this is not a once per turn card. It's a quick effect. Absolutely amazing. Nothing bad to say about it. Played 2 Boot Sector Launch. Again, this deck can take full advantage of this card, so why not? Because when you activate it, all Rokket monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense, and then you can just special summon 2 Rokket monsters with different names from your hand in defense position. Really good. And then we also play 1 Dragon Ravine. We have quite a few monsters that we want in the grave, actually. That's why we played 2 Dragon Shrine, to just send whatever dragon monsters we want to the grave. We also are playing 2 Chaos Space. They're basically there to search out our black and white dragon. Absolutely amazing. These are great cards to have in your hand. It's just easy free summons. And we play the 1 World Legacy Guard Dragon. You just target a level 4 or lower dragon in your graveyard, add it to your hand, or special summon it. Simple as that. And then 1 for 1. It's just a super, super easy way of getting to your black metal dragon, is mostly what you're using it for. So yeah, that is it for the main deck. Not very much, spells, mostly monsters. Really nice. For the extra deck, 2 Striker Dragon. Easy way of getting him out is with any level 4 or lower dragon monster, and then he will search your Boot Sector Launch. Perfect card to open up with. Then we play the Guard Dragon Engine, LP, and Pisty. At the least with this deck, I feel like you're going to be making an LP and then summoning like an Amorphage Sloth, to the zone that he points to, and that's, sometimes even good enough. But, obviously you're going to want to go into your Hieratic Seal. In my opinion, that's the card you want to get to whenever you can. It's basically the main reason of playing this deck for me is just easy access to Hieratic Seal. Such a good card. Basically, if this card is in the extra monster zone, which you always want it there, you can tribute him and then return 1 face-up card on the field of the hand. And then if he's tributed, you'll be able to special summon a dragon monster from your deck, which is anything, obviously, but your main targets are going to be the Sloth and the Aether for just more interruption. So, amazing card. Then we play the 1 Quad Boral Dragon. Really cool. You can kind of do some more cool combos with him. Dillingerous Dragon. Basically, if a Rokket monster is special summoned to the field while he's in the graveyard, you can just freely special summon him. So you just get a free link to dragon fodder for whatever you need. Really nice to have. We play the 1 Romulus. We don't play the Dragoonity package, which definitely consider it, but for now we're just using it as a search target for Dragon Ravine and also for his really nice arrows. He's got the nice downward pointing arrows diagonal for our Guard Dragon plays. We got the 1 Union Carrier for our Dragon Buster. Our Link 4s are Saryuja, again a dragon, card advantage and special summoning from hand. And then Borload, again a dark dragon, really underrated card, really nice. And then for our synchros, I chose to go with Beals. It's just a 3,000 beater that cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, which is a problem for some decks. And then, usually if we're going second, Draco, Berserker of the Tenyi is a really nice card. Again, he's a dark type, level 8. But when your opponent activates a monster's effect, you can banish it. And then when this card destroys an effect monster by battle, you can make him gain attack equal to the destroyed monster's attack and it can make a second attack on a monster during the battle phase. Our rank 4 is Evil Swarm Nightmare. I just wanted, mostly for going first, obviously, when your opponent special summons a monster, you just detach one, change it face down defense position, and you can use that up to twice. And he just requires 2 level 4 darks, which is basically all of our rockets. Really nice. And then our rank 8 is Hope Harbinger. Easy way of making him is with our Galactic Spiral, because he's going to make all other monsters on the field level 8, so then easy access to Hope Harbinger. And you also honestly have super easy access of getting him to the graveyard with, Dragoonity, getting you Dragon Ravine, you got Dragon Shrine. You just have a lot of ways of getting that Galactic Spiral to the grave. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. Kind of a, like I said, a budget take on the Rokket Dragon Link. If you do have Borreload Savage, obviously play that instead of the Beals. I just wanted to give you guys, something different than what you have been seeing with every single Rokket deck. But yeah, check this out. It's a really, really good deck. Yeah, and we'll catch you on the next one.